Recently, I've been distracted, wasting time instead of being constructive.
This video is by DSLR Guide. However, it's different to his normal content of reviews, tips and tutorials on filming. It's more personal, a quick 2-minute snippet into the personal life of Simon Cade. However, in this video, I wanted to look into the filming and design, because although it may not immediately be obvious, all for a reason. Now, this is the time to press the card or the link in the description to the original video. I hope you've arrived off that, but if not, then you better already have watched it because this might not make much sense.
There are just too many reasons not to be an artist.
It may look as if he's half-assed this video, shoving a camera on the floor and playing with boxes, but what he's doing is smart. Firstly, the camera on the floor. This is because having one shot of the dark British weather was a lovely way of showing what was needed. Quickly look at the same audio, but every word that's said matches the first Google image.
There are just too many reasons not to be an artist.
Yes, a very short few seconds, and maybe very funny, but completely different tone was conveyed. Having damp weather in a shot is a pathetic fallacy. The mood is down and unhappy, and so's the weather. And the one shot is a lot nicer than this video being cut up into loads of different clips, because it lets your eyes concentrate on the important and now very clear points of the video. The boxes, the biggest part that confused me when I first watched this video. We have to see the timings to work out what they represent. As you can see in some shots, he's wearing earphones. This is so he can sync up the movement of the boxes when it's needed. For example, they begin moving after he says, "There are just too many reasons not to be an artist." This symbolizes the beginning of the build-up, not just in boxes, but in power and meaning. And this is when you can first truly understand why. These boxes are thoughts, feelings, something in Simon's head that builds up over time as he lifts the imperfections of his work, his dilemmas and concerns. It builds higher, stacking and stacking. The shots get darker and darker. You can hear his voice getting more serious, and as if what he's saying is backed with more passion and power. Then, the second timing that is important, when the boxes are finally stacked so high where there is no longer any light in the image. After the line, "There are too many good reasons not to be an artist." Very similar to when the boxes started moving, showing us that this statement is the reason and the pinnacle of all his issues, concerns, and all that I stated before. But at this point, his tone changes, and so does his mindset.
There are too many good reasons not to be an artist. So I look at myself and ask this: are you going to let any of them stop you?
At the point where he feels as if he can't see the light and all the negative words have ended, he starts speaking as if he's telling himself that the reasons are not good enough to stop him from getting back on the horse he's been knocked off, fully admitting his mistakes as if he isn't embarrassed or afraid of them, even ones as huge as missing out on the opportunity of saying goodbye to someone for the last time. He says them like someone who has learnt from them, and he has, saying that issues with the past mistakes, that he was listening to his inner insecurities and his self-doubt. Like the beginning, when he lists off all his insecurities and mistakes about his work and art form, bringing this piece to a full circle, back to the quote, "There are
just
too many reasons not to be an artist." After this, at the end of the video, I'm sure that quote would become, "There are many reasons not to become an artist." As if to say, although the troubles that it takes, sometimes pursuing what you want is worth it. And that is what I believe the message is behind this piece. Although a personal account and personal emotions, it has lessons we can all learn. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and this actually made some sense. Genuinely would surprise me if it did. I have one request. Not to subscribe or like, but to get DSLR Guide to watch this video. So share. I would be so grateful. Also go follow my Instagram, RRMSDesign. Bye.